Tate. Andrew Tate, self-proclaimed misogynist and human trafficker. Andrew Top G Tate. Il arrivò ulavatane lo sigane le tom abiatane arrivò ne risle lo sigane le tom abiaton c'était responsable la ti le temps c'était bon non la ditise loin de vide. Andrew Tate, got your attention. Andrew Tate, self-proclaimed misogynist and human trafficker. Like him or hate him, he's one of the most famous people, and at one stage he was the world's most Googled man. And today I'm going to be giving a thank you message to Andrew Tate. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a box of chocolates. For the fans that know, you will know. But what I do have is a lighter and many different cigars that I have smoked in the past, including something called Kamako, something called Baccarat, cheap ones called Factory Smokes, and here's the wrapper. Smells like tobacco. The most important thing is not that I decided to smoke cigars to look cool like Andrew Tate. That's not important. Just like this flame. But Professor, generate more cash. PGMC. If you Andrew Tate, you know exactly what that is. But what I can say is that I have been at least motivated and inspired to take this very humble and austere or simple room and convert it into a place, a sanctuary, where I can earn money. Here are my weights. Yeah. And make videos to entertain people. And if you Andrew Tate, thank you so much. This is what you've inspired me to do. And to stop doing this. As I say, you don't copy everything that your heroes do. Or at least the people that you look up to. You don't copy everything that they do. But I mean, come on. That's pretty impressive. YouTube channel, consistent working, all these things is what I can thank you for. Now, there are going to be a lot of people in the comment section who are going to say, Andrew Tate this, Andrew Tate that, he's an online scammer, he tried at Hustlers University, and tried to scam people. Well, I actually joined Hustlers University, and taking cognizance of all the lessons inside, I need to get this. I paid my money, I have so much inside this little piece of my furniture. I joined Hustlers University, and inside here, these are all the lessons that I learned from Hustlers University. Inside is a section called Lessons from Luke. And you know what? I actually learned a couple of good things. I'm going to tell you the first 3 lessons that I learned. And this isn't even inside the course. You can probably find this stuff for free. But this is what you get to hear from Andrew Tate in the very, very beginning. Now, some people love him, some people hate him. All I can say is I'm stronger for listening to him. I'm wealthier for having listened and applied his lessons. And love him or hate him, I'm making this video to thank him for getting me at least into better physical condition than I was, and at least seeing the benefit of working hard and having consistent work ethic. If you hate me, well, I'm sorry. Support free speech, and sometimes got to do things for that little edge. So the very first lesson, he calls himself the real world. All these lessons, every single one, is a lesson from the real world, which leads me on to achieve everything I've achieved and more. Lesson number 1. Who am I? I need to do it in the style of Andrew Tate. Who are you? You need to go outside and look yourself in the mirror. Are you a loser? A person who does what he feels like? Or are you a winner? You perform regardless of how you feel. Lesson number 1. Perform regardless of how you feel. Here I have my schedule. This schedule is there for me so I can achieve everything I've ever hoped and wanted to achieve. I'm supposed to put 10 videos up on YouTube. Today I'm only at 5. That's a fail today. I'm supposed to do more shorts. I'm supposed to load 100 products so I can make sales on the online shop. I'm supposed to train twice a day. I haven't even trained today. That's a fail. I have to finish training. But I have a schedule, and that's helped me to at least stay on track and get these big biceps, which they're literally coming along. Now there's a second lesson that happens when you join the real world. And it goes, you need to be good enough on your worst day to beat your opponent on your best day? Think of even something that you guys understand. Let's say when it comes to training every day. And then think of your opponent. So what happens is your opponent's going to have a best day, which means they train, they eat well, it's their birthday, their mom gives them 15 grand cash, but that's their best day. You need to be better than that guy on his best day, on your worst day. On my worst day, let's say that was last night. Literally, I was so tempted to go onto the wrong websites, the wrong apps and that was my worst day. But I still got up and I trained, and if we look at this yesterday, I still put 5 videos onto YouTube, I still put 16 shorts up, I still loaded 12 out of 100 products, I still did something on my worst day. Can you just imagine my best day? So I'm good enough on my best day to beat my opponents on my worst day. And the third lesson is you cannot beat consistency. A lot of people want to get their YouTube channels monetized. How do you do that? You need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. If you check my videos, the very first one was 9, 10, 15 days ago. I've already got nearly 200 subscribers, and I'm well on my way in 200 to 300 days time to get this channel monetized, because it's consistency. It's not that hard, it's just consistency. Think about this. If I have 1,000 views every single day for 200 days, that's 200,000 views. If we assume each person watches for 1 minute, I hope I don't lose you here, this is maths. Then that's 200,000 minutes. Divided by 60 is 3,333.33333 hours. Now, half of that would be roughly 1,500. 1,500, 300, 4,500. So within at least 300 days, I'm guaranteed to be monetized so long as I'm consistent. The third lesson from the real world is you cannot beat consistency. You people might think, oh, Andrew Tate's course, Hustlers University, is a scam. It's a grift, as Ben Shapiro might say. But I fundamentally disagree. Because maybe there's certain things there that aren't said by charismatic people, or maybe there's something that isn't of as much value as maybe Andrew Tate makes out to be. But unfortunately for you, you're going to lose out on those 3 lessons. Now, if you think that those 3 lessons, that you can't beat consistency, you need to be as good on your worst day as your opponent on your best day, and who are you, a loser, someone who does what you feel like, or you do something and you perform regardless. Those are just 3 lessons. There are in here, I've written it down. Look at this. At least 100, maybe 200, maybe 300. So before you even just make an assertion, Andrew Tate's a human trafficker, Andrew Tate's a misogynist, believe everything that the media says, why don't you go and join his course and find out from him exactly what he has to teach, what the people that he knows has to teach his cousin Luke. Listen to the advice and apply it. See if your body gets better. See if you get wealthier. See if you actually improve your life. There's something called ad hominem fallacy when it comes to philosophy. And I don't want to be a nerd about it, but there's something called ad hominem fallacy. People like to think of it as playing the man, not the ball. You're not allowed to tackle in soccer. You are, but you're not allowed to smack the guy in the face to take the ball. You have to tackle the ball. You have to tackle with the ball. So ad hominem fallacy is where you attack the person to try and discredit everything that they say, rather than looking at the argument, which could be seen as truth, and truth stands removed from any person or any opinion. And if it is ever misconstrued that truth is a person, then you know that that's an ad hominem fallacy, a logical fallacy. And in order to ensure that you guys know the truth, you need to go and empirically investigate Andrew Tate for yourself, which I have, and I've come to the conclusion that Andrew Tate is top G. For now. Forever. You have to decide. Empirical evidence over everything.